Take a look at that. I'm Gordon. I'm Gordon. I'm Gordon. I'm gonna eat it. I'm eating it. I'm Gordon, and today I'm gonna eat a donut, or two, or three. We'll see. I went to Eureka, Missouri to get donuts this morning, and it should be noted that today is like the coldest day of the year, probably. It was -7 when I got in my truck to drive down there. It was cold. I'm telling you, it was cold. And, you know, the donut people, they came out and made donuts, even though it was that cold. So, good to them. So I went to Eureka, Missouri, and I went to Silver Spoon's Donuts and Treats. It's off of 109, kind of a newer shopping center there. I'll have the link and stuff in the description below. Not a lot of people out today, so when I got there, I didn't have to wait for donuts. So what I got, of course, an old-fashioned donut, because that's kind of my thing. I really like those. I got an apple fritter, because I seem to get an apple fritter every time. And then I wanted a yeast donut of some kind, so I got a cinnamon twist. And they all look pretty good. I will say that the old-fashioned donut is not quite as craggy and broken up and stuff as what I normally see, but we'll see how it tastes, though. That's what's important, isn't it? I'm going to start with the old-fashioned donut, of course. Now, I'm going to cut the donut in half just so you can kind of see what it looks like on the inside, too. All right. So this is what they call the old-fashioned. Now, to me, it looks just more like a cake donut. Maybe it has to do with the frosting and stuff that they've got on it. And of course, you can see on the bottom, you can see what the innards look like there. Yeah, all right, so bite. It's not too bad. I would probably call this more of a cake donut than I would an old-fashioned donut, at least from what I've had other places. It's a really good donut. The taste is really good. I've often found that old-fashioned donuts have a little bit of a crunchy bit to them. And this one doesn't quite have that, but still, it's a good donut. Next, apple fritter. Apple fritters are kind of a yeasty dough, and they're all wrapped up with apples and bits and pieces and glaze. This one they're usually quite large. I'll show you this guy here. Take a look at that guy. That's the bottom side. You can see it's a little more well done, which is kind of like an apple fritter should be, I think. You can kind of see there's little bits and pieces inside there. It's a pretty hefty donut. Let's take a bite. That's the cross-sectional anatomy of the donut. As you can see, there is some little apple bits and some cinnamon and other things in there. Looks pretty good. Ooh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? All right, bottoms up. I got some apple in there, cinnamon and sugar. It's a good donut. I would not turn it away. Nope, I would not. Very tasty. So apple fritter, very good. Next, we have the cinnamon twist, the yeast donut. There you go. All right, it's all covered in glaze there. Looks pretty good. I'm just gonna have a little bite off the end of it here. I always want to get a yeast donut too, because I like regular glazed donuts, but my favorite is the old-fashioned, and of course I really like apple fritters too. Anyway, let's have a bite. There's just something about a yeast donut that's just so good. And this, of course, has got the cinnamon sugar in it too. Not just a plain glazed yeast donut, but man, this is good. There's a good layer of cinnamon inside of it. It's a really good donut. Eat the last little bite of this one. Nothing better than a donut on a cold Sunday morning. I'm telling you. Silver Spoon Donuts and Treats in Eureka, Missouri. They're open 7 days a week. On the weekends, they open at 6 and they close at 12. And during the week, looks like they open at 5 and close at 12. It's a new place. They opened in, I believe, last September 2023. If you're in the area, it's definitely worth trying. They're good donuts. Remember, though, they close at noon, though. So, on that note, thanks for watching. Tune in again real soon when I make questionable eating decisions. I do appreciate you watching. If you like this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate it. And is it over here or over here? I don't know. One of these places. You could subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. And there's another video, probably with donuts in it. Go take a look at that. Again, thanks for watching.